Happy Sunday! Welcome to the solo vlog. Just got back from Walmart, picked up a couple groceries and some seasonal items. Check it out. You know I love my Chiefs. Found that to hang on the old door outside. I like that. We might just rip that thing off there and just leave it out there the whole doggone football season. Oh, there's some pork ribs. I didn't mean to include any food in this video. Tree skirt for underneath the tree. Hide the metal legs. Whoa, I did not have a Kansas City ornament previously. I almost went with one that said Santa stop here or something like that with like a mailbox. But I was like, I like the snowman and I like the foam finger and the like little cup of hot chocolate. I think that's pretty sweet. And I got this for the tree indoors. That way I can just kind of set it on a timer and it'll go off like at 10 o'clock at night or whatever. It doesn't have to stay on all the time. And it'll automatically turn itself on. It's a 2-outlet thing, so I can hook the star into one and then the tree lights into the other. Got some garland, Chiefs themed, red and white. I have no idea how many of those that I need, but I got 2 packs. I think I've already got plenty of gutter hooks for my Christmas lights. Spoiler alert, coming here shortly. Picked up some ornament hangers. I'm used to just like the cheap metal ones. These are the cheap plastic ones, but I think these will be a little bit maybe easier to see, and I don't know, we'll try them out. $2.58 seems like a lot for ornament hangers, but that's like a lifetime supply for me. And then I got 7 boxes of these. I determined that I needed about 135 feet to kind of put lights where I wanted it all the way around the perimeter of the house on the roof. And I've always wanted the bigger bulbs, which I believe that's what that is. I should have just opened it. Oh yeah, look at that. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And they're LED and they're warm. That's exactly what I wanted. So they were $7 a box. I needed 10 boxes, I think. Hopefully I calculated that right. And we'll get this place looking real nice, because last year, I think it was the last year, the icicle lights that I had. I think I bought those like 3 or 4 years ago. And I had a couple of strands that had burned out, so I was like, well, this year's going to be the year that I do some different lights. And I like the bigger bulbs. I like just the warm light. I think it's very classy looking, much like the Home Alone house. Yes. So we're going to get all this festive stuff in place, and then I'll take a video and show you what that looks like. That looks pretty good. Go Chiefs. Yes, sir. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So I think I shorted myself probably 2 strands of beads that I need there to finish out the bottom, but I do like the way that that looks very, very much. I've got my Wi-Fi switch enabled, so it should turn on every day at 6 a.m. and turn off at 11 p.m. I do believe is what I set it to. And we have hung the Chiefs ornament right there. We've got the Nintendo back in the tree momentarily until Beckett grabs it again, because he really liked to do that. Could not find a Luigi ornament per his request, so I'll have to work on that today. And, oh, the tree skirt. Yes, the tree skirt. Very festive in here. Very festive indeed. Good Monday morning. I did something yesterday that I'd been thinking about doing for a while, but I just hadn't done to this point. And that was to live stream a Lego build. Probably, gosh, I don't know, 5 years ago, I really got into the YouTube channel Brick Vault, and they had this awesome live streaming setup. I always thought that was really cool. It seemed like a lot of fun, but I'd never done it before, and I've been thinking about doing it because I come down here, I watch the Chiefs games, I build Lego. I'm like, it might be kind of a neat opportunity to multitask and have conversations with people, and lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. Had an awesome conversation with a gentleman across the globe, and it was really neat. It was neat to connect with people, to talk in real time with people that watch the channel. So I think that live streaming is going to be something that I maybe look at doing more of in the future. However, I did watch the footage of the broadcast, and it was real bad. Hot garbage. This is what my setup was yesterday. So I got this dinky rip-off webcam. It's not even a name brand. I had it sitting on top of my Lego Carnage box. I was using this to stream from. It's a 4 or 5-year-old MacBook Pro at this point, so it doesn't run the best in the world. I was watching the game on the iPad there. You know, it was a fine first attempt. It worked, but I think that I can do better. And I always like the pursuit of making things look better, sound better. I tried to get that microphone going, but I decided to live stream like 20 minutes before the game started, so I didn't really have that much time to get it kind of in line. So today what I've done is I've figured out how to use my Sony ZV-1 as a webcam. The only caveat is that you have to have it hooked up to a PC in order to make it work. That's fine. You know, we'll just move the streaming setup over here. And the reason I didn't use this area for the streaming setup last night is because the desk is not very wide, and it looks, I don't know, the green's kind of funky. So I ordered a desk today. It's 63 inches long, so it's going to take up from there all the way over to the wall, and that's actually going to allow me to eliminate this table and that computer desk, so I'll have the table kind of pushed up against the wall, so I think I'll get maybe a little bit more kind of clearance right here, and then I can use my green screen behind me if I want to. And I think I will wind up using probably this camera as my face cam, and then I'll use the Sony ZV-1 as my build cam. So it'll be kind of a, you know, from the top down look, so it'll be easier to see the build, but it looks really good. Quality is much better, and I'm always excited to try some different things. The desk won't be here until Friday, so I should probably just go ahead and prepare this area and start moving some stuff around. That way it's just ready to get the desk installed. That way I don't have to do it all on Friday when Captain Beckett is here. But that's what's going on in my neck of the woods. Didn't have a ton of Bricklink orders over the weekend. I got 3, I think, that I need to pack. So I'm probably going to be looking at decreasing some prices here. But it's coffee time. And really, I guess I should say it's second cup of coffee time. Still rocking the 2 coffee makers. I like having a Keurig right when I wake up, nice and strong and bold. And then a little bit later, I'll fix myself up a travel size, which is what that Ninja really shines at. And breakfast. Eggs. Bucket o' eggs. Oh, and tonight I'm going to have some pork. These are Butt Country style ribs. 2 eggs for breakfast. Cooked 36 eggs in the, what's it called? The sous vide. And I love it because you just crack them and then you can open them up. And they're basically like hard-boiled eggs in there. I scoop it out with a spoon. It's delicious. All right, I want to show you guys just how easy it is to make this upside-down pizza creation. You really need like 4 ingredients. You need a meat, you need a cheese, you need a sauce, and you need a tortilla. So I'm going to use up the rest of my pepperoni slices. And I usually do 5 per pizza. Spread them out kind of in a little star pattern. Like so. Get our other one over here. 2, 3, 4, perfect. 5. Usually eat 3 of these with lunch. So since I've used up all my pepperonis, I'm gonna use some salami. I'll probably go with, I don't know, maybe 2 slices? I don't know if that's too much. I haven't made them with salami yet, but I guarantee it's gonna be delicious. I bought this Parmesan cheese at the Walmart. It's easy melt, or it says creamy melt on it, I guess. Yeah, creamy melt. Seems good, very tasty. Just get a little pinch, put it right on top, spread the cheese out like such. Usually like to have the pepperoni kind of together a little more. There we go.
This might answer your question. Pepperoni's category is meat.
Okay, thank you. It'll be really easy for the salami. That might be the way we go from now on, or I could get deli sliced pepperoni that's already in those big pieces instead of messing with the smaller pieces. That might be the way to do it. And I eat this on my sandwiches, and I've discovered that it is equally delicious on pizzas. It is low carb. There's 0 grams of carbs in a tablespoon, and it is just, it's so good. It kind of sort of reminds me of the sauce that you get on a quesadilla at Taco Bell. Kind of sort of similar to that. You can get it on Amazon, real cheap as well. And I always keep a good stock of it because I'm always running out of it. A little extra for me there. Then I just turn the stove on high. These are the tortillas I'm going to use. You could totally use regular tortillas if you're not doing the low carb thing. Just grab 3 of them. Right on top, push it down a wee bit. Yeah, that whole slice salami is way easier to manage than the pepperoni, I would say. I like to kind of try and keep those separated. That way it makes it easier to flip them when the cheese gets melted. There we go. All right. Now we just wait. It usually takes, I don't know, a minute or 2 for the cheese to melt. And then we'll flip it over. So I'll just keep the camera rolling. The sizzle has begun. I bought one of these spatulas for flipping fish. It's really thin, and I've discovered that it's really good for flipping the pizzas over as well when the time comes. So as soon as you notice that the cheese is starting to brown and burn, like as you can see kind of right there, then you know it's time to flip. The tortilla side is nice and cool, so you can totally put your hand on that and use that to flip. There you go. Look at that salami. It kind of looks like bologna. Then as soon as I flip, turn the burner off, take it off the heat, and just let it kind of hang out in the pan for a little bit. And that's an upside down pizza. And those are outstandingly good. It's so nice to have something warm like that on a cold day, especially being able to work from home. It's nice to be able to make stuff like this. And it totally tastes like thin crust pizza. It's so good. Makes me very happy. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. No Christmas lights that way. We got Christmas lights this way. Making progress out here. Up high on a ladder. It's like 70 degrees out here. It seemed like a perfect day. I know it's just like the very beginnings of November, but I've got lights. Got a beautiful day. We're gonna get some Christmas lights on the house. I mean, look at that. It's just glorious. It's glorious out here. Crispy. I'm wearing shorts. Hanging Christmas lights. In Kansas. In November. Pretty neat. Well, I've changed up tactics, and usually with my Christmas lights, I stop at just like the front-facing part of my roof, the gutters, right about there, right there. Yeah, right there. But I decided this year I've got all of this extra added confidence in being up on a ladder and up on the roof because I painted the house, and that was pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm up here, I'm on top of the roof, and I was just moving the ladder every couple of feet, but then I was like, oh yeah, if I just climb up on the roof, I think it'll be a lot easier, and sure enough, it is. It's not too bad. So we're making progress. We're at the pinnacle, the height of the roof. We've got quite a bit more on that strand, so probably this strand and one more, and we'll have this done. Go ahead and stand up and not fall off the roof. So we're gonna go right there, all the way down there, and then go all the way back there to the end of the roof at that point, and we'll be done. So I think I'll definitely have enough strands of lights to get that done. Need to blow the leaves out of the gutters. First time I've been up here in a while. The new roof looks good. I say new, and it's like 2 years old maybe at this point. Almost 2 years. Looks pretty good. Done. That much did not get covered by lights. I think I'm gonna be okay with it though. This is the side that is not front facing to the street. Ooh, look at that tree up there. Very nice. Now to plug it in and see if it all works. All right. Moment of truth. Please work. Yes. It's not showing up on camera for some reason, but those light bulbs are lit all the way down. You can kind of see it reflecting. Oh man, that's gonna look nice. All right, it's looking good, but a little complication, not a big deal. I had the sneaking suspicion that I needed to pick up a outdoor extension cable, and that was correct because I need one more. I need to get a cable that'll go from there to there, which is my outdoor darkness monitor. And I also use that to plug in my inflatable T-Rex. And then we'll be in business. But for right now, go ahead and back up. I'll get you the full picture here. Get the wide angle with the trash can right there. Looks nice. All right. Ooh, we've got a... Okay. That looks like it's blinking on camera, but that is totally lit in person. That's really weird. LED lights, man. They're freaky. If we go... That's weird. Oh, there you go. Now you can see them. Those are not blinking in real life. Yep, totally on. Totally on right now. Weird. Go all the way down. Up onto the dangerous roof. Still that one strand you can't hardly see on camera. That's weird. It's definitely lit up in real life. Wow, that tree looks pretty. And on this side, we're looking good. And I promise you, those lights on the end there are lit. They just don't show up very well on camera for some reason. Looks good. I'll come out here and get a video whenever it actually gets dark. Maybe everything will show up. Look at this cat. Just walking around all casual in the backyard. Like I don't have a cat here. Like I'm not out here grilling some meat. What's going on around here, Mel? My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, country style ribs. There we go. Nighttime product. Looking pretty spicy, especially with the moon up there. Ooh, ooh wee. Looks nice. Man, it really lights up the yard. It's pretty crazy. Looks nice. Can't really tell that I ran out of lights back there. That's good. It's like security lighting out here. Good morning. What a glorious morning. Just wanted to come out here and take a quick video to show how quickly it's turning into winter. I get to see this tree out my bedroom every morning when I open my curtains, and it's quite glorious. It's my favorite tree. It was red just a couple of days ago, and there were certainly not that many leaves on the ground. There's quite a few on the ground now. Just mowed last weekend, so that kind of gives you an idea of how rapidly the trees are losing their leaves, and winter will be here in no time. I think 2 days ago it was 70 degrees. It is currently 40. Hooray, Kansas. Somebody's making themselves right at home. Little kitty boy. Little kitty boy by the Christmas tree. Is that a good spot? Oh, you're so nice and toasty. Woo. How's it going? Kitty boy? Are you and Beckett getting along?